Okay, drop a beat. Welcome back to another week at
Paranormal Puffs and Murderous Mixology Stuffs.
Thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time, and there's a good chance this is your first time tuning in, we're a show about, a little crime, a little paranormal things.
I think we should change it because, I honestly
I'm down for a change.
Yeah, because I feel like last week you were like, how do you find these stories? I think what makes our podcast unique and different are the stories that we tell. I feel like I try to get like crazy stories.
I mean, it's any story. It's really hard to be unique.
Last week you were saying, where the fuck did you hear this story from? No?
I was just fucking around probably.
Oh, okay.
I am always trying to give you shit.
Yeah, you do. You really destroyed my confidence, too.
Let's talk about it. No, let's talk about it. I'm sorry.
Well, no, just because, like you said, we suck. We suck. We only have, 2,000 downloads. So, I really started to believe it,
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I'm normally our hype man, our yes man. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Mm-hmm. No, go on.
You said when I read stories, it makes you hate true crime, and true crime is one of those things.
Yeah, because I used to love it.
now you hate it because of me.
No, that's not true.
That's what you said. So my confidence went down.
No, but you don't have to look at it like that. There's a lot of ways you can look at it,
Okay.
Fuck, dude. And whatever it is, don't be honest with your fucking partner. You guys, that's a real trap. Honesty. So go on.
No, that's it. That's all.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to destroy your baby, But I was just trying to keep it real with you and let you know that we ain't shit. We're never going to be shit. and yeah, there's nothing shit to
You're
it,
so funny.
Again, if this is your first time listening, we are a show about good times and laughs, but also drinks and also smokes, but also a sad crime sometimes.
You're so dumb. Yes, definitely. So I'm actually drinking a chai teeny tonight.
Oh yeah, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a chai teeny.
You made that term up.
No, it really is. It's delicious. It's a chai tea with cream and vodka. It's delicious. You want to try some?
No.
Yeah, and our bad for missing the episode last week. It's just every time we tried to record, a kid kept waking up, and it was just not happening.
Yeah, I had to quit a job, etc.
Yeah, but we are back, and we're here to stay.
Yeah, at least for now or until we stop doing this. But yeah, you look nice tonight.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Yeah, you're going to get some of that good loving pretty soon.
You're so dumb.
So tune in later.
To our OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly.
You're so dumb. So, babe, what are you smoking tonight?
Just this fucking little weed pen that's so bad for me probably. Makes my lungs feel like fucking...
What happened to sobriety?
Laughing gas that's bought on the streets. What
happened to sobriety?
I gave it up, man. I guess, this is pretty sober, though.
I know. And did you have a drug test today?
I did. I think I passed. I'm probably not going to... I was realizing I'm probably not going to work that job. It's like my knees and shit, dude.
Yeah, you're like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at the point where you're like, I need to use my brain, not my body. I want to get paid for my brain.
Yeah, and I'm not getting very much for that, Yeah, but if anybody wants to pay me for my brain or pictures of my cock, please write into the show.
One of the two.
Yeah. No, but I think it's so cool of you to do this episode with your top off.
I'm not doing it with my top off, babe.
I think that's so cool. No, let's just tell the listeners the truth and that you have your tits out.
Oh my God, babe. Okay, so are you ready for this episode?
Yeah, I'm more ready than I've ever been.
All right, let's get into it.
Cue the music.
You're listening to Paranormal Puffs and Murderous Mixology Stuff.
Oh, what about that guy that wrote in that says he loves those pictures of my cock?
Oh my God.
Remember?
How did a dude get pictures of your cock?
Because he wrote into our thing.
And then you sent it to him?
No, onto our email. He said for $20.
You're so dumb.
No, but seriously, didn't someone write in and be like, I love Bob, he's so great.
Yeah.
I want him to be a clown at my kid's birthday.
No. You're so dumb.
Right?
No, you're so dumb. No, that was Doc Farted from the Who Farted podcast. He just reached out and was like, hey, I love you guys' podcast. And he said you are really funny and that, yeah. That's pretty much it. But yeah, no, you are fucking funny. You're hilarious.
Oh, thanks so much, man. Yeah. If it's any consolation, the fatter you get, the funnier you are, and I'm getting a lot fatter. Does that make sense?
So on this trajectory, you'll be fucking a stand-up comedian pretty soon.
Stand-up comedians, like, I don't know. You just memorize these jokes and stuff. That doesn't sound fun. This is way more fun doing a podcast, looking at your tits.
My shirt is on.
All right, so anyways, so yeah, we got to hear a real doozy of a story for you guys today. Please tune in the entire 3 hours.
Oh my God, babe. You were so fucking dramatic.
For this fucking story, man. Give her a confidence boost. She has been practicing this story in the mirror all week long.
You're so dumb. No, I have
Give
not.
her right into her. Tell her how sexy her voice is.
Oh my God, babe.
And please let her know that when she reads the story that you are listening. Because I know I am.
Babe, we got another subscriber on YouTube too, so now we're at 20.
Oh man, that's so amazing. We're at this is to celebrate our 20th subscriber. This 3 hour sonnet.
It's not
of a
3
tale.
hours. It'll probably be 30 minutes like all the other episodes. Okay, so this one is about an exorcism.
Oh fuck.
But it's more like a true crime. So I think we get the best of both worlds here.
Oh.
Viewers' discretion is advised.
Yeah.
Violence.
Make sure you get your mom and your daddy to approve of this. You listening to this shit. Because it's gruesome.
And it's extremely violent.
And it's really violent, this shit. So if you got any balls, you'll stay. But if you don't, then you'll probably go. So.
And animal violence. If you guys want to go ahead and follow us on Instagram, it's at Paranormal Puffs. And if you guys want to email us any creepy Reddit stories or any personal experiences you guys have, or just say hi, you guys can email us at paranormalpuffs@gmail.com.
Yeah. I wish we had like stuff where we didn't have to hear each other too.
You fucking dick. What do you mean? You don't want to fucking hear me. What do you mean?
God, dude.
What the fuck, bitch? What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
With those eyes. Those fuck me eyes. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just really gassy, that's all.
And you're trying to see if like I notice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into this. A small town in England called Osset was the home to nearly 17,000 people. It was a small religious town where not much happened there. Until one day in 1974, it would make headline news when evil spirits, exorcisms, and multiple murders came about. 2 lives would be lost, and done so in the most unthinkable, horrific, terrifying way possible. All this would take place when an ordinary 31-year-old family man would become possessed by a demonic entity. His name was Micheal Taylor. You want to know who he is? He's a family man. He has 5 children. He's good. He's calm-mannered. He's natured. He has a wife.
That sounds like a good type of dude. If you have 5 kids and you're calm,
yeah,
you know what I mean? That's super cool.
And he was a loving husband to his wife.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Their family was happy and thriving. Besides Micheal's episodic depression that stemmed from his back injury, which left him with chronic pain and interfered with his long-term employment opportunities, his life seemed picture perfect, with one exception, that they did not go to church.
Oh, who cares, dude? Who cares about that? You don't have to.
Well, one of his friends decided to make him go to church.
Plus, maybe they were going to Zoom or something. They were doing like a Zoom church.
They lived in a really religious place. Like, they lived in a really religious town.
Like Rome?
No, in Osset, England. It's a small town that's, like, really religious.
Oh, that's like one of those places like the Vatican.
I guess. I don't know. Not really. Not like that. No. Not like that. No, but okay. I guess it's a small town where everyone was religious.
All right, go on.
So the friend, basically, he had struggled with depression, and his friend was like, well, maybe you should decide to go to church, and maybe that might help with your depression. So she introduced him to this group called the Christian Fellowship Group, and it was led by
nice.
Yeah.
If you're a single guy and you're trying to get your fuck on with some freaks, that's the type of group you need to join.
The Christian Fellowship Group?
Yeah, for sure. If you're like a single guy, you're out there, you're like 22 or something, you're looking around, you're not sure where to stick your dick. A good idea is to join a church.
But
because
he's 31.
Those bitches, they're down to fuck and they want to get creamed in.
What? No. He's 31 and he has 5 children. So he's not looking to fuck.
Oh, man, you lost me. Okay, so...
Okay, so he was introduced to the Christian Fellowship Group, and it was led by a 21-year-old lady named Marie Robinson. And guess what, babe?
She sounds gorgeous.
Well, guess what, babe?
She had big tits?
I don't know. But after he was introduced to this group, he suddenly became obsessed with church.
Yeah. I bet, obsessed with her tits.
And he kind of became almost obsessed with her.
That's why I'm scared to go to church with you.
Why? Because you think you're going to find like a hot lady that you're just
What if there's some choir Jesus freak?
Yeah.
and she's got huge knockers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she's like a little younger than you. And
Babe, what the fuck? That's fucked up. You know that's my thing. Younger?
What did I say?
Younger. You
No,
can't
I
say
said
younger.
brighter. I
You said
brighter.
younger than me.
I said brighter.
You swear?
No one's younger than you.
Thanks, baby. You're so sweet.
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
You're 16, baby. Love you so
So
much.
I can't wait to go to church so I can find
That's a
a big
joke.
black dude.
A big black dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A big black dude.
That's cool. Yeah, no, if
See?
you're a big black dude and you want to, what's that word? I'll be a cuck. And and you just bang her, go ahead right into the show.
Right into the
Yeah.
right into the show.
Please.
You're so funny.
Anyway, you were saying?
So after he was introduced to the group, he became obsessed with church.
Oh, yeah, the girl with the tits.
He
Nice.
started going to every single service. He started spending inappropriate time with her. He had private meetings with her. He did exorcisms with her. He would speak in tongues. One of the things that they would do together is they would have rituals, just him and her together. And
Yeah,
one of the rituals...
I've had stuff like that.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, so did you have something like this?
It involves a lot of oil, right?
No, it involves making the cross with your fingers at one another for 8 hours straight to ward off the evil powers of the moon.
Yeah, who hasn't done that?
And
No,
then
to ward off the evil powers of the moon, no, I haven't.
for 8 hours straight, just staring at each other, doing this.
Oh, no, that's kind of hot, though. There's this one ceremony I saw online where, like, guys do that, where they touch each other like dicks. Dicks
I think
touch.
I know what you're talking about.
They touch and they just stare at each other's eyes.
Are you?
And it's supposed to add to your manliness.
I think that was on that one podcast. What was it? What is it with Christine and her
yeah,
husband?
if you write in to some guy and say you want to like become manlier by touching dicks, that's so funny.
Yeah, and I think someone was like, or maybe it was you. You were saying that's the best scheme if you're a gay person to get like straight dudes to do this, and then just be like, well, it's to make you more manly.
Yeah, and like there's got to be someone that's fallen for that.
Well, I think probably everyone. That guy was like really off the wall with his theories. I think there was like some other. He drinks his own semen. Remember? Mm-hmm. That he was like he drinks his own semen.
Speaking of, you guys can buy my semen.
Ew! Who would want
If
to
you
buy
want-
your semen?
For how much? How much?
Ew! No. I'll buy.
100.
How about I'll buy your semen?
Well, you never. Well, yeah, you'll just throw it away. You'll spit
No,
it out.
I'll use it.
Just spit it out in the
We'll have a
trash.
third baby.
No.
I'll buy your semen. How much? Name your price, baby.
No, I want to give it to some. You always have all my babies. I want someone else to have one.
You're so dumb.
It's not fair. But gentlemen, if you want to baste your girl like a turkey this November, you buy some of my semen.
Ew!
Thank you.
Ew! You're so gross.
Back to you.
Okay, so they were spending, like I said, an inappropriate amount of time with each other, and
To
his
who?
wife.
Inappropriate to who?
Well, to his wife,
What does she know? She's fucking. She should be at home learning new recipes, like weird rice dishes and shit.
Well, and not only that is you're so dumb, but not only is he like spending an inappropriate time away from home and spending it with the church leader, he's also when he's away from the church.
She's 21 and she's a leader.
I know. I thought that was weird too, but this is also in the 70s.
What kind of church is that? I mean, that's weird.
Yeah, I thought so too. So then, when he's away from the church, he's like his whole demeanor is now changing. So his wife is like, what the fuck is going on? He becomes depressed when he's away from church. He becomes easily agitated, withdrawn, argumentative.
Let's
He's
talk
like
about
you.
that. Let's talk about church pussy.
Church pussy.
You know, I mean, guys out there, you know what I'm talking about. Like that, it's a double-edged sword.
Church pussy?
Yeah, let's just leave it there.
What? Why is it a double-edged sword?
Because it could be good, but is it worth it?
I think they say that married Christian couples have the best sex life.
No.
I swear, I think that's a statistic.
According to who? Prove it. Let's watch it.
Oh my God, no, you pervert.
All right, go on.
I forgot where we left off. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do a recap.
Okay.
So she was 21. She started a church. He started banging her. He started going to the church. All of a sudden, he started liking Jesus. And it was wild. And his wife was the only one who didn't seem to approve of it because she had a stick up her ass about the whole thing.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, go on.
But it was never said that they actually hooked up. I think he liked her, but I don't think the leader liked him back, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, it doesn't always work that way. But you can still jerk off to them at night.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have any evidence of that, but I'm just saying, I'm assuming.
Okay.
So at the next church service, his wife decided to stand up in front of the church and accuse them both of an affair. And so
That's
instead
heavy
of
shit, dude.
I
Wow.
know. So instead of like getting mad at his wife, what he did was he started physically and verbally attacking Marie. Like he attacked her, and the church members had to pull him off. He was
Is
speaking
Marie
in
his wife?
tongues. Marie is the church leader.
Dude, that's fucked up. You don't show your affection that way, dude.
Yeah. And so he got really pissed at her, and he was speaking in tongues, and he said at that moment that happened, he felt like an evil presence took over his body, and that's why that happened. And Marie made this little quote. She said, "I suddenly glanced at Mike, and his whole features changed. He looked almost bestial. He kept looking at me, and there was really a wild look in his eyes. I started screaming out of fear. Meanwhile, Michael had no recollection of the event. The church and Marie forgave him, but they kept a close eye on him. As time went on, his behavior continued to get worse, and his sanity kept deteriorating. So much so that the local ministries believed that his change in character was caused by a demonic force. It was decided that he needed an exorcism, which would be held at midnight."
He's trying to make us look bad as polyamorous.
Baby, we're not fucking polyamorous.
I am, and honestly,
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I agree. We're not, because you're not allowed to be. But I think as many of the vages that I can handle, I can get.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to dip it in that one, then dip it in you. Dip it in that one, dip it in you.
Ew, that's disgusting. Ew, you are fucking disgusting. Ew.
They don't get to do that, huh?
Ew.
I don't even think they get to do that.
You are fucking gross. Okay, so.
So they all sucked him off?
No.
They sucked out the demon?
No, babe.
You should suck out the demon tonight.
Ew.
Do you want to suck out the demon?
Sure.
You should.
Once the exorcism took place, Michael started to experience like convulsions, uncontrollable fits. He was shortly forced to the ground and restrained to the ground because he was scratching, spitting, and biting. Michael, he was growling. He was snapping at anyone that got close to him. They did various treatments like shoving crucifixes in his mouth. In his
Dude, if
mouth.
we don't start to make some money from this, that's how I'm going to get. You know?
Shove it in my mouth.
Yeah, I'm going to need an exorcism too. I'm going to be doing all that shit.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought you were saying that you're going to shove a crucifix in
my
a
mouth. For $5? Sure.
They also drenched him in holy water, and then they coerced him into confessing his sins.
Just bullshit, dude.
What?
It is bullshit that they did that shit to him.
Oh, so you think it's fucked up?
Yeah.
What part about it? Everything?
Yeah, dude.
You don't think he was possessed?
No.
Okay. So
Do you?
I don't know. I think he might have just been like mentally, I don't know. Maybe he was mentally ill. I don't know. Let me tell his story and then you tell your thoughts. So you just think that this is completely fucked up. He's just acting like erratic everywhere. He's being aggressive in his everyday life.
He probably had one bad day.
No, he had multiple bad days.
Okay, 2 bad days.
Well, they said when he was away from the church, he was not himself.
Okay, so
But see, I think that isn't that the
days.
difference about demonic possession? Because aren't you like afraid to go to the church? This guy loved going to the church, and he was only acting like a demon when he was out. Like it seems like a reverse, I don't know, possession or something. But anyways, after the exorcism, it was a failed exorcism because they were too exhausted, and so they're like, we'll just continue at a later date. But they said that he had 3 demons left inside of him. And the demons that were left inside of him, it was insanity, murder, and violence. They scheduled the exorcism for a later date and told him...
This is fucking stupid.
And they told his wife...
It's so dumb, dude.
Why is this dumb?
Oh, man.
Why is it dumb?
Yeah, he had 3 demons inside of him.
I do agree with that. Yeah,
Insanity,
that was dumb.
murder.
Yeah.
And this
violence.
one is jealousy. No, it's violence.
Yeah, I agree. That was
Jealousy
very
already
dumb.
got killed.
Well, and that's why I don't know. I question the authenticity of this one because I do feel like it's a little weird.
authentic. Trust me.
This one is definitely a weird case. That's what I'm saying. I think it's more like a true crime than a possession. So, anyways, him and his wife went home. An hour and 45 minutes after they went home, a patrolling officer caught sight of a man who was completely naked, covered in blood from head to toe. The man was identified as Michael Taylor.
Would you rather be covered in blood or dog shit?
Ew, blood.
Write us in. Let us know what you think.
What would you rather be covered in?
I think blood, yeah.
Me too. Like dog shit, gross. Ugh. And I feel like dog poop is the worst, dude. And cat poop too. Cat poop stinks so fucking bad.
Yeah, like our house right now. You can't find a pile of shit.
It's not a pile of shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Okay, I'm sorry. You found a mold bag. Sorry, you found a mold bag of your stuff. The only person I knew then just keeps a mold bag around. Why do you do that? And then after you find it, and it's the most disgusting mold bag ever. You just have mold leaking out of it and going everywhere.
I thought it was. I
go to throw it away. You go, hey, what about there might be stuff in the mold bag?
But I then said, I think we should just throw the mold bag away.
I did then say, but at first I thought
well, maybe
what
something
if there's
important
something
wasn't
in there, like at least $300 cash?
It was, I think, from the move, though. I think we had something in the move, maybe something spilled, and then it cultured, and now, yeah. So.
Yeah, I think it cultured.
Yeah, well, that's how bacteria grows.
That's exactly how bacteria grows, or in this case, the death mold. Well, okay. Thanks for tuning in this week, you guys.
No, it's not over. So this is the part where viewers' discretion is advised. I would probably suggest skipping the next maybe 3 to 4 minutes of this episode. So they found him covered in blood from head to toe. They took him to a nearby hospital, and the police officer immediately made his way to Michael's house. There were already police officers there, to his surprise. They tried to say, hey, you don't want to go in there?
Okay.
You don't want to see this?
No.
But curiosity got the best of him. So curiosity got the best of him, and he decided to go in anyway. And what he saw when he walked in was that the house was literally, or I guess the living room was literally covered from top to bottom in blood. A lifeless female body laid on the floor, and her face was filled with blood, so much so that you couldn't even make out her face. When he got closer, he saw the full extent, and it was literally a horrible crime scene that has stayed with him to this day. She had no face. The face was fucking gone.
Wow.
Her eyes were just empty sockets. He ripped out her eyeballs and threw them across the room.
You guys ever go to Home Depot? You know?
What about Home Depot, babe?
Dude, I saw you balling your fist like you wanted to hit me.
No, what the fuck? I would never hit you. What the fuck?
You look so pissed because I had a question about Home Depot. And I just thought it'd be a good time to ask, but apparently not.
What would you want to know about Home Depot?
No, come on. You were going on.
So her eyes were ripped out of her socket. When they opened her mouth, they found out that her tongue was also ripped from her mouth as well. The next discovery was the family dog.
So, I mean, it just amazed me how much stuff they have there, you know?
What do you mean?
At Home Depot.
I think it's kind of disrespectful if I'm telling you about the death of his wife and you're talking about Home Depot.
You know,
I mean, let's talk about Home Depot if you want to talk about it so bad. Let's talk about Home Depot. I love Home Depot, actually. It's one of my favorite places.
It's crazy because they have so much stuff.
Like
No.
really
Go on with your story. Go on with your story.
So his next discovery was the family dog, who had also been brutally murdered. The dog had been strangled, and his face had missing eyeballs as well. Same thing with him. The eyes were ripped out and thrown across the room. And the dog's limbs were also pulled apart, and those were... Why are you laughing? And the dog's limbs were thrown across the room as well. Why are you laughing, you asshole? What the fuck? You're fucking sick.
I'm not laughing. I was laughing at someone else.
What are you laughing at?
I was laughing at someone else. Oh, I don't know. Just,
Then what were you laughing? Please, what were you laughing at?
You won't think it's funny.
This poor dog.
You won't think it's funny.
No.
Oh, yeah, that poor dog. Yeah, that sucks. Go on.
And his wife?
Yeah, I know.
They looked for a murder weapon. Why are you laughing?
Go on.
They looked for a murder weapon. Do you want to guess what the murder weapon was?
A claw hammer?
No, his hands. He used his hands.
Like Bruce Lee.
To rip out her tongue and rip out her eyes.
Ooh, I could do that.
And rip off her fucking face. And to rip off the dog's arms and throw them across the room. You don't think that's fucking crazy? How is this not insane to you? I don't understand.
Okay. So let's sum it up here. So this guy came over, okay? And he ripped out...
They finished they left the exorcism hanging. They're like, this guy is too crazy.
He still got 3 more demons.
Still have 3 more demons. And then they said they
Venom,
went home. Yes.
X-ray and so on.
Exactly. They sent him home. An hour and 45 minutes after he went home, he was caught naked in the street, doused in blood from head to toe. Mm-hmm. They took him to the hospital, and when they went to his house, they found his wife with no face, no eyes, no tongue. The dog was ripped up into pieces, and no eyes either.
Damn.
Is that not fucking crazy?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Do you think
That's what write us in. What do you guys think?
But no, I'm
I
just
think
saying,
I think that is crazy actually. You got me this week. That's crazy. You got me.
do you think he was possessed? I mean, I just think it's a very crazy crime.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't believe in possession. That's right.
So what do you think happened?
He's schizophrenic or something.
Well, Michael was arrested at the hospital he went to, where when asked why did he do this, he replied, quote, "Released, I am released. It is done. The evil in her has been destroyed." End quote. So, was Michael Taylor actually possessed? The defense didn't think so. Instead, they placed the blame directly on the prayer group and the priest who conducted the exorcism, arguing that they only worsened in an already fragile mind. At trial, Michael was found not guilty by reason of insanity. He spent 4 years receiving psychiatric care before being released back into society. He kept a low profile until July 2005. It was then when he was arrested for sexually harassing an underage girl.
What a dick. Because he had a real break, you know, you just get to hang out on the psych ward for like 4 years.
4 years, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And keep a low profile there. That'd be cool.
And then he couldn't do that. He ended up harassing an underage girl. During his court hearing, he admitted fault and asked, "Am I going to Broadmoor for murdering my wife?" That was the psychiatric hospital that he spent his time at, I believe. After spending a week in custody, his old psychiatric issues resurfaced but vanished upon bail. So his previous charges were deemed irrelevant to the current case, and he was considered a low to medium risk of reoffending. As a result, he received a relatively light sentence of 3 years of community service coupled with mandatory psychiatric treatment.
Not
and
bad.
that was the story of Michael Taylor.
Not bad, thank you. Everyone clap it up for Michael Taylor.
How about for his wife and his family dog and for the children?
I know, that's terrible, you guys. We're obviously, you know, we're not laughing about that.
I for damn sure I'm not. You are.
I'm not laughing about that.
You are.
I'm
yeah.
not laughing about that.
I think you were laughing at that, babe.
No. I was laughing at myself because I'm funny, you know, and like just having to be with you and you're not funny. You're like some serious little, like what?
Do you want to hear something funny?
No, please. I'm sure this is hilarious. Go ahead.
Okay, so do you remember how I said like my brother was always an asshole? You remember that? Like that's just kind of his personality. Like God bless him.
This is not therapy hour.
Well, this is one of the things that my brother did to me when I was a kid. So
You got a whole notebook full of everything, don't you?
my mom had a wine cooler. And my brother was like, "Let's come up with the idea to like steal this wine cooler and we'll drink it and then that'll be the
Let me
end
guess,
of
I know
it."
what happened. You had one sip of it.
Nope. So we like took the wine cooler, we hid it for like 3 weeks. We're like, she's never gonna find this. She hasn't asked for it in 3 weeks. One day we decide to open it up and I pour him a glass and I pour me a glass. Okay, brother, I opened it up. You have your share. He's like, go ahead and drink yours and I'll drink it in a minute. So I drank my share. So I drank half of a wine cooler. And then after I was done, he was like, nah, I think this is a bad idea. We shouldn't be drinking alcohol. Mind you, I was in 4th grade. He was like, I think like in 6th grade. So we were like really little kids doing this. And so I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, I already drank my half, you know? He's like, nah, I don't think so. We shouldn't be drinking alcohol.
Yeah, but I could see what happened there because you were probably so eager to drink your half because you're fucking alcoholic to the blood.
No.
Yeah, so you were probably like, hell yeah, come on, drink up. And he was like, wait, I just need a minute.
No, he was playing video games. And then so guess what? My mom comes home. And like I said, we had this thing hid for 3 weeks. She has never mentioned it at all. She goes, where's my wine cooler? Where's my wine cooler that I had in the fridge? And I'm like, what wine cooler? Like, what do you mean? And obviously I ended up getting in trouble for it. But isn't that fucked up? Like, that's the kind of shit my brother used to do to me as a kid.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. All right, back to you.
So any thoughts on the story? Did you like it? Did you hate it?
Yeah, no, I thought it was a good one. Sad, very sad.
As you laugh.
No, I'm saying I'm laughing at other stuff.
You're so dumb. You're so fucking dumb. Why are you laughing? I don't understand.
I don't know. But
It's probably because you're high.
all right, so yeah, great meeting with you this week. Thanks for everything. I really appreciate you. And you guys, you too. Hope to get to 21 subscribers on YouTube by next week.
You were such a fucking asshole. You were such a fucking asshole. All right, bye guys. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.